Good morning, Richard, my boy. How are you? I'm going to tell some things about you that now they won't embarrass you, but they're true. I think mostly. This happened a long time ago. Richard and I were in a TV segment of On the Seaway, it was called. We shot it in Quebec, Canada, right off the waterway. I was playing a captain of a ship, and Richard was my son. He was then about 14 years old. When I met Richard, he seemed like somebody much more mature than 14 years old. Especially he knew how to talk the Broadway talk. He knew about actors, criticizing them, how to evaluate plays and things that actors talk about. And I wondered how a kid 14 years old can know so much. Then I found out, I think I remember correctly, that his father was a dancer. And there were a lot of show people visiting the house, and they all talked, and so that's how Richard became such an expert on showbiz. But aside from that, he was a very bright kid, very bright. Now, at that time, as captain of the ship, I don't remember the script, but I wanted to show him how a captain gets up on a ship. Most people take the gangplank up, but a captain, I said, can go a different way. Now, on a ship, when they load the ship, there's a platform on shore, and they pile up boxes, crates on it. Then they have a crane pick it way, 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 way up, and then it swings over the ship, and then down the hold, and it's a nice ride. And I thought I'd take Richard for the ride. So we get on the platform, and I say, okay. He said, yeah, okay. And they bring us way up, and it's exciting. Oh, that's great. And he looked around, saw everything. He was so excited, so was I. And they swung us over there, over the hold, and they didn't bring us down. They kept us there 5 minutes, 10 minutes. And I called down to them, what about it? And the guy calls up and says, we're on strike. The longshoreman just called a strike. we were up there. Richard wasn't afraid. He was looking around. Finally, about a half hour after we got there, they brought us down. And that was my introduction to Richard. And he took it. He loved it. He was just great. That was it on the Seaway, I think. Then later, and I got to know him there. We talked a lot. I liked him very much. I liked him. I saw the little mark on his face, and it looked just great. And then I didn't see Richard for a while till we both worked on Red Sky Morning. Now, there are a lot of actors there, so I didn't get to see Richard too much. He was hanging out with Kathy Burns, I think her name was, and Desi Arnaz Jr. And we had one or two scenes together. But we didn't talk much, but still, I always felt a nearness to Richard. Richard, I consider you a good friend. You're much older now than you were before, so am I. But it was good knowing you. Have a great time. I hope you have a great evening.